my middle name's Jeffrey, which is my dad's name, and my dad is. I guess I got all my singing and the songs that we used to sing together from my dad, really.
And what you said in the
I thought I'd like to make it sort of a tribute to my father, sort of doing that for me, I guess.
And you say, there's lots of beautiful things you say in the book, but one is that you're, in some way, because you became known as Foxy a lot through Steve and then through Paul.
Through Paul, yeah.
But in a way, it got your dad on the stage by proxy.
Yeah. My dad was a copper, but I think... That's why I've always been so well behaved, because when your father comes back with a truncheon and handcuffs, you remember those helmets they used to wear like that, you do tend to kind of do as you're told.
Well, you used to have to go on parade with your dad, didn't you?
Yeah, my dad actually used to come into my older brother and me, Nicholas, we used to share a bedroom when we were kids, and we used to stand by our beds. Stand by your beds! He'd come in with a bleeding ruler under his arm, and we used to do bed inspection, but it was all in the best possible taste. It was never in a horrible manner, because my dad's got he's got the same, yes, he's copied my sense of humour.
It's very funny, Simon's dad.
Pushing wires under my nose, everybody standing on my toes, telling the world I should know. But then it became you. So a minute. You said you'd do this once before. You open every closing door. Thank you for always being there, for all the nights which we shared. You know I'll always care. And if it ever gets you down, you know I'd always be around. There's too much to see in love. You are your property, 'cause every single move you see, we don't mind your bright eyes, you don't mind all your lies, but the headlines that you write, shambles that wild. Can someone give us a jump? But I played this song, and I've always thought it's better at I take it this is where we're going. Into the circle. Into the circle.
No, no, you don't have to. You can do it later if you want.
Oh, good, yeah.
No.
I could do it now. Let's have the circle. Sort of our clap trap.
There's such a smile on that lady's face, and you're gonna have to.
Well, I did this morning. I went to who we'll get round to Chris Evans later on, and he's a great guy, and I played his radio show this morning. I sang this at 8:30 in the morning.
How was your voice then?
That's amazing. She actually pulls through. Yeah. So and the girl, she's named. I don't listen to Virgin Radio. I'm terribly sorry, but I listen to the Today program on Radio 4. But anyway, so yeah, Rachel, she's one of his elves, his studio elves. She burst into tears. So I started. Saturday afternoon, the sunshine pours like wine through your window. But I know the golden dew will turn an empty grave against your window. Yeah, I feel like inside of a circle. But I know, all this means is why it only has watching sad shows. And I feel like on the inside of a circle. Waking up, sleepy time, and I'm heading for a fall like never before. Then I'm to blame for knocking my name. Dream of what you say, can't recall it till the olden days when night used to fall beyond the barn floor and the hay. I remember those days. Comes to the solo, so Macca does it on right. This is for the spotters. It is on a casino, Epiphone Casino, 1965, and he did it plugged into the desk. So he did it in the control room where I was and where the producer was, not in the studio. And just hit it in one take, and everyone just went, I thought he was the bass player. It was just brilliant. It was a wonderful moment to see Macca just sort of like, oh, I told you I was the best guitar player in the Beatles.
Because one thing that is quite incredible, that for many years you were in a band with me, The Great Betrayal. Steve was in a band called Deadline, and Damon was in a band called Transaction. And the three bands would play on the same bills, wouldn't they?
There's a poster, isn't there, in the book where the three bands, I think we were headlining. Were we?
I think Damon's bands were actually.
Oh, were they?
Christ, that was why they were doing Paranoid by Black Sabbath.
Oh, good. Actually, I love that song.
Yeah, well, why not?
Yeah, great Birmingham anthem.
Oh,
someone just told me
down the corner from Giesler.
Yeah, someone told me that I was telling someone from Vienna. He said that there's a new. It's been renamed the Black Sabbath Bridge in Brum. I used to live round the corner actually from Geezer and Tony when I lived in a place called Lapworth, and I used to meet Tony Iommi on the canal, or as we call it in Brum, the cut. And I'd be walking my little beagle, and he'd be walking his three Rottweiler devil dogs at the same time. And I said to him, "Are they okay?" You know, but the path on the cut is not very wide. He said, "Not really." Jolly good. Steve is an extraordinary person. He's very, very driven, and he's a brilliant musician. He can play bloody everything. Bit like Macca, really. Unfortunately, I can sing better than him, so I've still got a job.
And what's Steve's influence in terms of your songwriting? So we say
I'm not sure about songwriting. Apart from that, when we started working at the studio, we actually started. Right, when we moved to a place where it was owned by a guy called Bob Lamb, who was the drummer in a band called Steve Gibbons Band. You remember the Steve Gibbons Band? Yeah. Did Tulane and
he produced UB40.
Well, Bob did. Bob Lamb produced the first UB40 album. And also he played with Hendrix one night at the Speakeasy. I've known him for about 4 or 5 years. I thought if I'd have known, I can't believe he's told me after that. I thought if I had, I'd have told you in the first 4 or 5 minutes.
But Steve wrote the riff to Riverboat, didn't he? So that would be a kind of a...
Oh yeah. I mean, the band were intrinsic in the songs. The songs that sound like rock and roll songs are them, because I can't really. Well, I couldn't play some bleeding chords, just could I? But I can't play lead guitar. I can strum, you know, a strummer. So yeah, and then actually Damon had written the chords that were the chorus, and then Oscar came up with this sort of like lolloping 5/4 sort of drum beat, which, if anyone knows Tchaikovsky, is actually the time signature for the. It's the third movement of Symphony Number 6.
And that was Oscar's influence.
That's him, yeah. He was big Tchaikovsky fan.
And you sit standing on a corner while you're thinking of a different world. Yeah, you might see me waiting on a corner staring at you in a different world. So get up and dance. Get up and smile. Get up and drink to the days that are gone in the shortest while. So get up and dance. Get up and smile. Get up and drink to the days that are gone in the shortest while. Get up and dance. I'll sing my sorrow. I'll sing my sorrow. Well, it's something your mother can't buy, but it's something that I freely prescribe. Take yourself to a ride. It never felt so good. There's a night that you and I played Robin Hood, stealing from the back rooms of our minds, stealing from the time when we were 5, time I thought we left behind. Take yourself for a ride. It never felt so good. There's a night that you and I played Robin Hood, stealing from the back rooms of our minds, stealing from the time when we were 5, time I thought we left behind. Favorite coast is miles away. Say, rolling down the sunlight, Jimmy Hood, ain't on the train. Oh, la, la, oh, la, la, oh, la, la, oh, la. You sipped another rum and coke. It's all a dirty joke. Looking like Groucho, sucking on a number 10. The days are on the train. Oh, la, la, oh, la, la, oh, la, la. You and I could ride the tracks, find ourselves just wading through tomorrow. You and I were coming back, we're only coming back. You know I feel no sorrow. We've got the whole wide world. Oh, la, la, oh, la. All you need is love. All you need is love, love,
Love is all you need. Listen, God bless you lot for going. God bless John, and yes, cheers.